We know that some strong storms hit the metro overnight. Take a look at this video from our Peyton Headley. Branches were knocked down near the plaza at 47th Street and Madison Avenue, and many people in the metro are waking up to storm damage.
Our crews are in Kansas and Missouri, keeping an eye on the damage. We'll get to Morgan Mobley in Kansas in just a moment. We want to start with Martin Augustine live in Parkville, where he's seen quite a bit of damage. Martin.
Yeah, it's concentrated in this one area, about the 10,200 block of West 57th Street. And what you'll see here, you'll first notice the trees and how they're kind of splintered and torn, including this tree right here. And you don't have to look very far. Just beyond that, an enormous tree that fell on top of that house, caving in the roof of that home. So very heavy damage there. And as we kind of pan to our left, again, in this cul-de-sac, you'll see other tree damage on that gray colored home there, the tree behind it. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's actually leaning against the house. And then we've got the house here over on the a little bit farther to the left, and the folks there are in the process of cleaning up, and we're told by them that they started to hear the chainsaws about 11 o'clock last night, not long after the storm blew through here. And at first glance, when they came to take a look after the storm, this place was absolutely covered with tree limbs and debris, so quite a scene. And it was also very scary. It was very noisy. It sounded like hail at first, and then just kept getting louder and louder. That home back there that we were drawing your attention to has a tree through the back window into the kitchen, and it's got big holes in the roof. And we saw the owner pulling a big limb out of the roof that had been stuck inside of there. So a lot of work to do, a lot of work that's been done, but still plenty of cleanup to do. Reporting live in Parkville, Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
Thanks, Martin. And we are seeing a majority of the damage on the Kansas side, including in Baldwin City out near Lawrence. Brittany Richardson sent us these videos. The one you see here on the left is from in front of Mabee Hall on the Baker University campus. You can see the rain and wind blowing through there. And on the right, it's some of the damage from storms with tree limbs and branches down all across the city. So we've seen several reports of damage in Johnson County.
Yeah, KMBC 9's Morgan Mobley continues our live team coverage there. And Morgan, we know you've seen right even behind you trees down onto cars and homes.
Yeah, this is about the worst we have seen out here. This is 89th and Lowell here in Overland Park. Obviously a nightmare to wake up to for this family here this morning. You can see that tree just snapped in half, fell on the home and the car. Joining me now to talk about this is Mr. Mike Fallon. He lives nearby. Mike, good morning. First, I want to hear your experience last night as the storm was erupting. What did you hear? What did you see?
Well, I was actually in bed trying to fall asleep. The wind came up, and for about 15 seconds I hear things falling. About the time that I decided to go downstairs to find cover, it ended really quickly after that. Probably about 35 seconds for the worst of the wind to come through.
Wow. And then this morning, as you came out to assess, what are some of the things you've observed, and what was your reaction as you were taking all of this in?
My reaction was I'm thankful we had just a few limbs down at our house. And the one thing I was telling you about, a couple houses down here, there's probably a limb, maybe 3 or 4 foot long, 5 inches diameter. It just shot through a rooftop, kind of like a missile. I've heard people talk about that before. It's the first time I've ever seen something like that.
Yeah, very scary, certainly. Have you ever seen storm damage like this before where you live?
We have our share of limbs come down in this area. This is probably the worst property damage that I've seen for a long time. So.
Well, Mike, I'm so glad that you had nothing substantial. That is certainly good news out here this morning. Thanks for joining us and talking about your experience. Reporting in Overland Park, Morgan Mobley, KMBC 9 News.
And we are watching reports of power outages from across the metro. Thanks to last night's storms, right now about 28,000 Evergy customers are in the dark. That includes folks here in the metro and further west towards Wichita. In towns hit hard by severe weather yesterday, at one point we saw 75,000 customers without power. In Wyandotte County, the Board of Public Utilities outage map is showing 8,700 outages. That's impacting thousands of customers. We are going to be watching as crews work to bring everyone back online. So stick with the KMBC 9 News on First News for those updates.